Robert Redford was one of the greatest names in modern Hollywood. The 89-year-old actor died early this morning at his home in Utah. That's according to his publicist.
Some Hollywood legends leave behind more than films. They leave behind secrets, rivalries, and stories that refuse to fade even when the curtain falls. When news broke of Robert Redford's passing on September 16, 2025, the world mourned. Tributes poured in for a man who had defined American cinema for over 6 decades. But while audiences remembered his charm, talent, and groundbreaking legacy, whispers of fractured friendships and rivalries quickly followed, reminding us that behind Redford's golden image was a man who rarely forgave and never forgot. Robert Redford wasn't just an actor, he was a force. He became a box office powerhouse, an Oscar-winning director, and the visionary founder of the Sundance Institute, which forever changed the path of independent filmmaking. Yet, in his later years, Redford quietly stepped away from the spotlight. In 2018, while promoting The Old Man and the Gun, he announced his retirement, admitting that at 80, it was time to focus on family. Ironically, the film's story about a man who couldn't let go of his passion mirrored Redford's own life. Even after retirement, he returned for one final cameo in Avengers: Endgame, symbolically closing the book on his extraordinary acting career. In his final years, Redford sought peace. He sold his Utah ranch, spent his days surrounded by nature, art, and family, and invested deeply in Sundance, which gave young filmmakers the chance he once fought for himself. He also continued producing projects, including the hit series Dark Winds, making his last screen appearance in its second season in 2025. When he passed away at home in Sundance, it felt like the quiet, dignified ending to a life lived entirely on his own terms. But Robert Redford's story was never just about triumph. His life was marked by heartbreak and loss. He battled illness as a child, lost his mother as a teenager, and endured unimaginable pain when his first son died as an infant. Decades later, he faced tragedy again when his son James, a filmmaker and activist, passed away after lifelong health struggles. These private wounds shaped Redford's guarded nature and his determination to protect his family from Hollywood's relentless spotlight. And while the world adored him, Redford wasn't easy to work with. He fought studios for creative control, refused to play Hollywood's game, and even skipped premieres if he disliked the direction of a film. His clashes with industry giants left scars. One of the most famous riffs came with screenwriter William Goldman, the man behind Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Their fallout during All the President's Men left a lasting bitterness, with Goldman insisting Redford tried to erase his contributions. Another quiet rivalry simmered with Jack Nicholson, who openly questioned whether Redford was truly fit to play Gatsby. They never worked together, a silence that spoke volumes about their professional distance. For all his conflicts, Robert Redford never wavered in his principles. He refused to compromise, building Sundance into a sanctuary for creativity and using his platform to champion environmental and social causes. He was both admired and resented, respected yet misunderstood. And in the end, he remained what he had always been: independent, complex, and unwilling to bend to Hollywood's will. So while tributes honor Redford as a legend, the untold rivalries remind us that even icons carry shadows. His legacy will forever be a blend of brilliance, resilience, and controversy. This is StarLoop News. If you were moved by Robert Redford's story, hit that like button, subscribe for more untold Hollywood stories, and don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss our next deep dive.